There are 46,000 pubs in the UK, but which one's the best? Well, every year, the Great British Pub Awards inspect our nation's top boozers and declare one to be the greatest of them all. But can this competition be trusted? As YouTube's premier pub journalist, I thought it was my duty to go and check out this year's champion. Our journey starts in the Leicestershire town of Market Harborough, where I met up with my glamorous assistant, Mr. Lloyd Griffith.
Lloyd, do you know what we're doing here today?
Not a Scooby. You told me to come to Market Harborough. Well, actually, you didn't. You told me to go to Grantham first, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now I'm at Market Harborough, and I have no real idea what we're doing. I'm not sure if this is Woking or Paris.
It's closer to our Paris trip than our Woking trip. Essentially, we are going to the UK's award-winning official best pub, which is great.
In the UK?
In the UK.
Wow.
In Great Britain.
In Great Britain?
I don't know if it includes Northern Ireland.
Okay.
But before we do that, we need to have a control pub. So we're just going to pick a random pub here in Market Harborough to test out, so we then can appreciate the other one more.
Okay. How are we finding that pub?
Just walk down the road.
Lovely.
Load of pubs in Market Harborough, aren't there?
A lot of pubs in quite a small area. You've got the Sugarloaf there. You've got the, what is that, the Three Swans. You've got the Nag's Head, King's Head.
Here we are at the Red Cow.
The Red Cow.
Now, I've picked this for a reason, Lloyd.
Okay.
Because the pub we're going to go to was apparently once called the Red Cow. So I thought there was a nice little bit of synergy there.
Lovely.
Out of all the choices.
And did they change their name because of this one?
No.
Do you know that for certain?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What makes a good pub for me? I would say decent section of lagers.
Okay.
So I'd like to start...
Ales or just lagers? Lagers all you care
No,
about?
I don't care about ales. A star of ramen,
Yeah?
a prava,
Right.
maybe a local brewed one,
Yeah?
something like that. Lovely bar staff,
Yeah?
good tables, good snacks,
Okay.
really good snacks. I remember where I went to a pub once and they had 7 different pepperonis.
There are 2 main competitions for Pub of the Year. CAMRA, the Campaign for Real Ale, picks a champion pub each year, which by nature is quite beer-focused. You may remember that competition from a few years ago on the channel, where myself and Bambino Becky went to the Tamworth Tap. The pub we're visiting today is the winner of another competition, the Great British Pub Awards. Here, they rank pubs in different categories before picking an overall winner, a bit like Crufts.
To the church. Yes, please. Fly.
You love a church, don't you?
I love a church. But I love the way that this is pointing to the pub, which is our church, Robbie.
Well, do you know what? I've got a great fact about this pub, about religion as well when we get in there. I'm not going to give you it now, but I think we should head in, get a little drink and start sampling the local hospitality.
What a lovely pub
at
this
the
is.
Tolly. We're going to go and check out the pub now, Lloyd, but if you don't want to travel hundreds of miles to go and check out a pub, but you want to have lovely beers at home, you can use our video sponsor, Beer 52. Fancy a free case of 10 summer beers? Well, my good friends at Beer 52 are here to sort you out. Just head over to beer52.com/Knox, pay the mere £4.95 postage, and you're going to get a pack of 10 exceptional beers for free. Some of my favourite videos on this channel just wouldn't have happened if it hadn't been for Beer 52 and their support throughout the years. But I've been a customer since long before then. Every month they provide a great selection of beers for you guys to enjoy, and this month is no exception with things like this, the Joy of Sesh. I think this is my favourite beer in this month's case. It is a double dry hopped double IPA from Frontal in the Netherlands. It's a rather punchy 7% though, but you get great tropical flavours, citrusy, piney. What's not to love? If you don't like dark beers, you can choose to have a light only case, and every month you're going to get a couple of lovely snacks to enjoy with the drinks, plus Ferment Magazine, award winning, and will tell you all about the beers you're drinking. If for any reason you're not satisfied, you can pause or cancel your subscription at any time. So what are you waiting for? Head to beer52.com/Knox. That's beer52.com/Knox and get your 10 free beers now. What have you spotted?
Swallow, I think swallows or house martins. Oh, bloody hell, swooping like bats. There's a couple of little nests up there. I'm not an ornithologist, I'm a campanologist, you know, if anything. Bells, not birds. But I think they're swallows. I've had 2 pints.
First impressions of the Tollemache Arms.
First impressions of the Tollemache Arms, absolute picturesque country pub.
It's what you think of when you see a country pub, isn't it? It's a beautiful, quiet road. There's rarely any traffic coming around.
No.
Thatch roof.
Thatch roof.
Proper old building.
Swallows nesting in the eaves.
You can I just say you've got an exceptional knowledge of birds.
Thank you very much. Cheers to that.
You just correctly identified a kite as well.
Yes, kite in the air, swallows just hovering about. There was a wasp earlier.
I don't think
That's a bird.
I don't think I've ever seen a swallow before. I thought they were just something from like the olden days.
But my mate's dad's got swallows on his arms.
Yeah, I've seen them on tattoos.
Yeah, tattoos. Yeah. So I just identified them from that, and then I saw the kite. It's absolutely beautiful. Like we'll show you in a minute, but like just the surrounding areas, gorgeous. Got what I'd like to call country walls, lovely little farm buildings. Just a lovely aesthetic of a pub.
It feels to me like it's the kind of place that if you went for a nice country walk and stumbled across this, you'd be delighted.
I would be delighted, yeah.
Love this.
This is our crab starters. This is homemade English muffin. So we've got our picked white crab, with capers, our own kind of sun-dried tomatoes and a dehydrator. Lots of little bits in there. So dig in. We've got loads more coming for you.
Oh my
Thank
God.
you very much. Look at this. So
Enjoy.
Thank you,
crab
mate.
muffin.
Picked crab.
Picked crab. What
English
does that
muffin.
mean? What's
It was picked up as opposed to fished. There's a man that goes down and picks the
Okay,
crab
right.
from
Cut a bit off.
large arms.
I think they're just bringing us some food. The pub actually commented on one of my YouTube videos saying come down and visit us. So this isn't just something we've done off our own back. They've done a lot of the hard work. Let's have a taste. Cheers. So this pub was originally called the Red Cow, which is why I took us to the pub earlier called the Red Cow. Mm-hmm. It was renamed the Tollemache Arms after the Honourable Hugh Francis Manners Tollemache, who served as rector of Harrington for impressive 58 years.
Wow.
Passing away in 1890,
Rector.
aged 89.
The rector of Harrington.
Rector. What is a rector?
Rector is the big vicar of a church of a large diocese. So you've
What does
got a
that mean?
bishop. So you've got a bishop that's in the cathedral.
What's an archbishop?
Very good question.
Does an archbishop have loads of... Is he the enemy of the bishop?
No. Archbishop, then bishop.
Then rector, then vicar?
Well, no. Then you'll have archdeacons.
Yeah.
Then you'll have, in a cathedral, you'll have a bishop, then you'll have like a dean in chapter, canons. But then in like a parish church, you'll have a rector. So the rector is in charge of a parish church.
When do you think this was built?
I think this was built.
What century?
I'm going to give you a 40-year date range, 1680 to 1710.
So it's from my research. It says it's a 17th century building.
Okay, which is
So
16,
that's right. Yeah, that's good.
Late 1600s.
I've got some vicar news for you.
Here we go.
You like a bit of religious stuff.
I love a bit of vicar news.
In the 19th century, a later rector,
Yep.
Reverend Horace Atkins, disapproved of Sunday drinking. To discourage it, he took over the pub, installed his coachman as a landlord and closed it on Sundays, which did actually increase church attendance.
You might take the joys away. I love church. I love
You do
singing.
love church. You famously love church.
Why not meld the two?
Yeah.
You can only go to the pub if you've been to the church. You give out wristbands at the church in 1800s.
Life's quite good, isn't it, Lloyd?
It's not bad,
Because
is it?
we're just sitting here in the best pub in the country, eating fried chicken. Let's give this a taste.
With a pint. A lot of wasps, though.
A lot of wasps.
Oh, my God.
Do you think it's hard to compare a city pub and a country pub to work out what's best? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think also, like, you're catering for different people, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, with no offence to the Red Cow in Market Harbour, but I don't think they're selling much of this kind of food. You come here, it's a bit of a destination thing. You want nice food, you want to have a nice time. I think in city pubs, it's sometimes a little bit different.
What, you don't want to have a nice time in the city?
Well, no, you do want to have a nice time, but it's a bit more of a destination out here, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, Scotch egg. Are you a big fan of Scotch eggs, Lloyd?
Love a Scotch egg.
you?
Love a Scotch egg, yeah. Love a Scotch egg.
I'm not massively into egg, but I think.
Really?
But I like the concept more than the food
The concept of an egg.
of a Scotch egg.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant
I
an
think
egg.
so.
I would love to have a little local like this. You walk in, and as you walk in, they go, "Usual Lloyd?" That's what I want.
I've had that once in my life, I think, where the landlord has known of my usual drink, and I loved it.
Where was that?
That was in it was called the Finesco at Firkin in Norwich when I was at uni. It's now called the Reindeer. So I think now I don't have a usual drink. I mix my drinks up. But at the time, I remember I was like 21 years old. I remember you feel so grown up, being like,
Yeah.
look at me, I've got a usual drink and the landlord knows my name. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a good thing, isn't it, at that sort of age?
Nathan, you're the manager of the pub. Your brother is the landlord.
Correct.
He's been here 10 years. You've been here
5.
Okay. And you won the Great British Pub Awards 2024. How did you win it?
So yeah, we put in for the award. We put ourselves in for the category of best country pub.
And it is a fantastic country pub.
Yeah, we're kind of quintessential country pub, thatch roof,
Swallows.
all the good bits. Yeah, big beer garden, views of fields, and all that. Toilets. But we won that, and then you get through to the big one. You then go through against all the other category winners. So town pubs, sports bars, all the different kind of categories that you can kind of think of. And then, won the big one.
And how did it change? Like, what happened?
It was pretty crazy. So Joe, Flo, and Cameron, and a couple of the other guys went up to the awards up in Manchester. I was kind of holding the fort back down here, and the phone was just ringing 24/7. Really, we had 20,000 people book a table in 4 days.
What?
So business just went through the roof, which was really good, and that was in October time, which is traditionally quite a quiet month after summer, leading into Christmas. Wow. And it was just pretty nuts. We had BBC News, ITV here, doing live feeds, all from the pub. So it was a pretty crazy end of the year, and then it's kind of continued into this year, really. So first up, we've got our bar area. So when you come in either the front or the back door from the car park, meted and greeted by the staff on the bar. We've got loads of really nice seating in here, nice and comfortable, nice decor, I think anyway. And
lovely.
Nice really kind of wraparound leather bench seating, which we added in at the start of the year. As you head through the pub, Lloyd, we've got kind of moving into kind of the restaurant side of things.
No roof, isn't it?
You're not very tall, but that is low.
Yeah.
You've got to watch out for some of the beams.
I'll vote for other pubs, mate.
But we've got our lounge area, so there's a bit more restauranty this way. We've got a big kind of leading on food a little bit.
This is all original?
All original, so 17th century building. So I'm sure you've seen some shots from the front, but very traditional 17th century building, really. Nice old thatch roof, which is very cool. And then leading right into the back, we've got our kind of main restaurant area. So we've got lots of seating, map of the village on here. So Harrington's a very, very small village, got about 50 houses, a couple of hundred people, but in that you've got half decent pub, gin distillery, and also a B&B over the road. So we got the triple header. Decking area just outside of the pub, so we serve a lot of food out here when the weather's nice, like it is today. But lots of people out here with drinks. We've got some nice flowers as well. We've got our 3 gardeners for some reason.
3 gardeners here?
Yeah, but they look after one does flowers and soft gardening, one does the grass, and then we've got Colin, who is here. Try not to make eye contact.
With Colin?
With Colin, yeah.
Why?
Don't worry. We've then got our flower wall. So again, this has lots of herbs and stuff that we use in the kitchen, and on, like this week, we've got Pimm's on with Wimbledon on, so we're using all the mints and strawberries off there. So it's a nice
got the
little
award
touch.
there as well, Great British Pub Awards.
Just another little nod.
2024.
Just another little nod to that. We've got the kids play area, so we're good for families. And then you come down to a bit of the beautiful Northamptonshire countryside. And this is our beer garden.
Oh my days.
So if you look at the front of the pub, We've been inside, we've sampled the food, we've sampled the beer, which by the way was lovely, and now we're here in the beer garden. This is one of the great beer gardens of our time, I think. Incredible views over the rolling hills of Northamptonshire, loads of tables. I bet this is rammed at the weekend.
This is what I'd like to call a session garden. I'd like to get in there roughly about 11, 12 o'clock on a Saturday, leave here roughly about 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, back in time for match of the day. What a lovely bit of business.
Wasp just went in my eye.
In a good way?
It hit my eyeball, so
Well,
not really.
Let's film this before you die, I guess.
I guess. It didn't sting me, but that's
But
it's
it's a
still a
very-
little bit disconcerting.
It's a very nice garden with a lot of space to do a lot of stuff. I mean, if you've got a little dog, bring a little ball. If you've got a little child, bring a little ball. If you've got a grandma, bring a little ball. It's a lovely garden
If you've got a ball.
if you've got a ball.
It must be hard to pick a champion pub because they're all different and they're all different times. And I love this. This is a great pub. I'd love to spend an afternoon here, but I think there's a lot of great pubs. It
There
must
are a
be
lot of
really
great
tough
pubs.
being the judge of this.
I think when you're judging a pub that's got to be the best pub, there's it's tiny margins. It's absolutely tiny margins. So
Marginal gains.
marginal gains. So what these guys and girls must be doing must be exceptional.
We're at the end of our time here at the Tollemache Arms. That's the name of it.
Can't say it like that. You've not been saying it like that all day.
Tollemache.
You turned into a Victorian woman.
What do you mean?
You Tollemache Arms. That's not how you
I think
say
it's
it.
kicking in. I think it's kicking in. This is the end of our time
Hey,
at the
Tolly.
Tolly.
Okay, let's do it that way.
In the beer garden here. It's been an absolute joy to hang out here. Do check it out if you're in the Northamptonshire area or fancy a trip over. An easy taxi ride from both Kettering and Market Harborough. Check out the Beer 52 offer, a great deal to get yourself some free beers, and we'll be back with new videos on Wednesday, where it's the start of Mexico month on the channel, a month of videos
Arriba.
from Mexico City. Lloyd's not in them, but they're
I'm not
still
in them.
good. Another pint?
Yeah.